Welcome back to Cosmic Kickback, the galaxy's favorite talk show. My name is Josh, and with me is my co-host Nick.
Hello, everybody.
It's gonna be a little weird because this episode is remote. We're doing this on Discord because we got the Alabama dude himself here.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Mike's on the podcast. We're talking not Miss Marvel, The Marvels. Mike's favorite movie. Yes, sir.
Yep.
We had to get Mike on.
Yeah, we tried to record this like in December, but scheduling conflicts.
And Nick kept throwing, bro.
Yeah, it was low key my fault, but first episode of the year, everyone wants to hear our thoughts on the Marvels.
Yeah, this movie came out 2 months ago, bro. We're a little behind. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's been crazy. Nick's been throwing a little bit, but hey, Nick's locked back in.
A lot of stuff's been coming out though.
There is, yeah, a lot of stuff's coming out. Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about some movie news? This
is
all Marvel related.
There's more news to talk about than the Marvels, so yeah.
Dude, I already love this because I mean, Josh thinks the movie's pretty good.
I didn't say it was pretty good. I said it was alright.
Yep. Hey, he's already backtracking.
No, I never said the movie was pretty good.
I'm sorry. It's like watchable. It's not like a Marvel movie that you're like, I'm never gonna watch that shit again.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
stop, bro. Stop.
The rewatchable value is high.
I agree. I actually agree.
You know what?
Well, hey, we're gonna get into that later.
Anything right now. Yeah.
We'll get into that later. All right.
Okay. So all this news is Marvel related. I'll try to make it quick. The first one I actually just saw on Instagram was Yeun. He was supposed to be in the Thunderbolts. He's dropping out now.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yep.
I mean, I guess it's for like scheduling conflicts. That kind of sucks because I was actually really excited for that.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm telling you, he could have like saved Marvel or something at this point. And, like, they honestly need to like delay it so they can keep him. Like, he should be their top priority in this movie. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, if they could get a better, or not better, but like somebody else that's like at a Steven Yeun level, like a recognized, like, being recognized, or people that know him, that'll be fine. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when I saw that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep. Hey, Marvel's taken a ton of L's recently, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Hey, settle down.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Let's talk about one good thing. So, did you guys see that little snippet of Echo and Daredevil fighting?
Oh, I have not actually.
There's a little.
I just saw the trailer.
Yeah. I think they either leaked it on like a TV spot or like a little trailer, and it's like an Echo and Daredevil like fight sequence. It was like all kind of one take. I thought it was really clean, actually.
I didn't watch it because I was like, I want to like see it when I watch the show, but I did see that they released that.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
Did it look good, Nick?
Yeah, I thought it looked really good, actually. It reminded me of the TV show.
Like the Daredevil fighting type vibe?
Yeah, like it was like one take. The camera was like moving around. I thought it was
bro, I love the one take shots in Daredevil. They're so good.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, they're hard to pull off.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Well, I mean, bro, when I saw that first Echo trailer, I'm not gonna lie, like I got a little like, oh shit, this actually might not be bad.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, this is gonna be the most pointless project Marvel's ever put out. But then I saw the trailer. I was like, hold up. I was like, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Let them dudes cook.
I was like, hang on. Yeah, I was like, let's let them cook.
Somebody cooked here.
I think that show comes out in like 4 days from now.
4 days. Yeah, the 9th.
Yeah, from when we're recording this, 4 days.
And they all drop at once.
Damn.
Yep.
I'll go have to binge it.
Bro, Nick hasn't even finished Loki yet. He's gotta wait.
Dude, Nick, have you not finished Loki season 2?
Dude, I need to get my girl back on it.
Bro, Nick, bro, y'all gotta lock in, bro. Nick, we got a lot to talk about, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Nick, have you seen Godzilla -1?
Dude, I really want to see that.
Nick, bro, you gotta see it. I saw it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I heard it's actually like, is Millie Bobby Brown in it?
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god.
No.
Thank God, bro.
Then it got Drake's girl.
I might not see it then. Yep.
Sheesh.
All right, what's the next news, Nick?
I think this maybe came out like a week ago because I saw people raving about it, but I think apparently Kevin Feige or some producer at Marvel said that, probably Kevin, all of the MCU movies that came out before the MCU are all canon.
Wait, what?
Wait, yeah, I'll say that again.
All of like the MCU movies and projects that came out like prior to Iron Man are all like canon.
When did they? Wait, do you see? You don't mean MCU? You mean Marvel movies?
Yeah, Marvel.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So is he just saying that now because of like all the multiverse stuff that they got going on?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah, so I guess like
Okay.
like Ben Affleck, Daredevil, Howard the Duck,
Bro. Oh my
X-Men,
yeah. Okay.
the
Ang Lee's
good
Hulk.
Blade movies.
Okay. They're probably saying that just because of
Ang
Deadpool
Lee.
3. I'm
Hey,
guessing.
dude, Ang Lee's Hulk is actually really good. I like
Dude,
that
I
movie.
actually want to rewatch it, bro. It's been years, but I'm telling you, bro. I remember when I was a kid, I was obsessed with that movie, bro. Like I was like 4 years old. I'd probably see that movie over 50 times. I'm not even gonna lie.
Jesus.
Yep. Get Nick in position. Um
So what do you think? I mean, I feel like it's always been a debate. Like, oh, is all this the Marvel stuff that came out prior to the MCU like canon? Like now it officially is.
I mean, I don't
After
think
all
it
this time.
matters. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
affect anything until like they do whatever they're gonna do with Deadpool 3, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of assumed this anyway. As soon as they started doing multiverse stuff, I just assumed that
Mhm.
like since there's different multiverses, you know, I assumed okay, well one's like the Fox X-Men universe, one is like Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. I mean, they kind of confirmed that with No Way Home, right? Because like they had Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield in M, so I was like, oh shit, I guess
Yeah.
every other Marvel movie there's some universe out there like they're all connected.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kevin Feige gave us I guess just confirmation.
Yeah, I mean they're just trying to do whatever they can do to like get people like hype again.
Yep.
It's like we gotta pull out all the moves, bro.
They're just trying to clean up.
Yep.
Yep.
Jesus.
What else they got, little bro?
This is not Marvel related,
Okay.
but
Okay.
the director of John Wick, Chad Stahelski. Chad Stahelski.
Oh, yeah. From John Wick.
He wants to make a Star Wars film.
I did hear about
Interesting. Interesting.
He just said he wanted to take a swing at it, quote unquote.
this.
So I don't know. I'm kind of Star Warsed out right now. At least
Bro, like-
bad Star Wars movies.
Wasn't Taika Waititi supposed to make a Star Wars movie too? But now that's not a
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Thor came out and everybody was like,
I mean,
"Hold up."
dude, Star Wars, I think it's so weird because I feel like a lot of people are like tired of Star Wars because they keep putting out mid.
Yeah.
But
mean,
like they also have like greenlit like 4 or 5 movies that just never even entered
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I feel like at some point they need to just let somebody cook, like let someone do something.
Yeah. I just don't get it either because like all the new trilogy came out and everybody like hates Rey, right? You know, like you know what we should make? A movie about Rey.
Yeah.
And we're just like nobody wants this. Like like who's making these decisions? I don't get it. It's so dumb.
That would go hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm not gonna go see it. Like
hey,
I'm not gonna see it.
that's gonna be the one they make out of everything that's been talked about.
I mean, it's like in production, no?
I think so, but I mean, knowing
Yeah,
Disney or whatever, they always cancel these things.
yeah. I hope they cancel it. I mean, honestly, I mean, there's no point unless they like just fix her character or something, and they bring Finn back and they fix him too, because they did
Bro,
Finn dirty, bro.
when you watch, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I don't know where y'all sit on this. I don't really dislike The Last Jedi as much as everyone else does. Do y'all not like it?
I hate 7 or 8 and 9 like the same.
Wait, like
I hate
all
both of
3 of
them.
the sequels, you'd hate them all
I
the
like
same?
I like 7. I like 7. Like I like
Yeah.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, The Force
That one
Awakens
was
is
a
good.
good start.
Yeah.
But the other 2, no, I hate both of them.
What do you not like about The Last Jedi?
I mean, pretty much everything.
No, like name me like at least 2 or 3 things that like are bad decisions or like what when why you don't like it.
The way they killed Snoke, I thought was kind of just like plain
Okay.
stupid. And then just like Rey's perfect at everything, and then their little like the force healing in that one, or is that just the last one?
That's the last one.
Okay. Then I don't like their dynamic, like how they like force telecommunicate or whatever you want to call it. I hate that. I can't
okay.
stand it.
See, I would give like The Force Awakens like an
Oh, and Rose, get her out.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
the worst
Oh,
character I've ever seen in
God,
any
dude.
type of cinema ever.
I didn't think about her until right now, bro.
Yep.
That
the
whole
ending, bro,
side.
where she
So
crashes
pissed
with
Oh my
Finn,
god.
bro. Oh, that's the worst scene I think I've
Dude,
ever seen in cinema.
Somebody directed that shit.
Bro, it's Ryan
Somebody
Johnson.
Bro, oh
Somebody
my
wrote that
God,
shit.
bro.
And then there was
Yep.
people
They
behind
were
the camera
cooking.
being like, yeah.
Hey. But then Ryan Johnson went and made Knives Out, bro.
Oh, that's true.
So he can cook. I don't know what happened. I look, what I would give 7. The Force Awakens like an 8 minimum.
Okay.
I would give the next one like a 6, and then I would give the final one like a 2. Like I absolutely hate the last one.
Like 2 out of 10.
Yes, it's so bad. It's like actually like embarrassing that it's part of the main Star Wars saga.
I agree.
Like the Last Jedi is. I agree that, you know, the whole Rose and Finn side plot is just completely unnecessary. It just reminds me of like the prequels. Like there's just random CGI like monsters or whatever the hell, horses like racing. I don't know. It's just so dumb. Doesn't matter. It's just such a waste of time. I don't know. I can get past like the Snoke thing. Like I didn't like it when I saw it, but if they commit to Kylo Ren being like the main villain, like at least they're trying something
that's what
different.
I'm saying, bro. Like,
but then since they go back and it's literally like
so annoying.
They go back on everything that was potentially set up because they got scared when a lot of people didn't like the decisions in The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi, even if you don't like the decisions in terms of like the way it was shot and like the like design choices, a lot of it like looks good. You can tell where they tried. The next one is like a bad fan film. Like it doesn't even look like a professional studio made it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Anyway, I don't know why we even talk about that. Nick, what's the next thing?
I think that's pretty much it. That's all the news I got for now.
You're not gonna talk about Jonathan Majors?
Come on,
we just kind of, dude. That's gonna be a long conversation, bro.
You're right.
I mean,
there is touch on it because
important.
there is like actually a piece of news about
Free
it.
my boy Majors.
There's a piece of news on it.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Like a new
I think
one.
it was. So okay, Josh, you can spit on it, but pretty much everyone knows what's happened. Is Jonathan Majors got dropped by Marvel, following his trial of, I think it was like assault.
Yeah.
Like he like assaulted his girlfriend or something. And there's videos that they have of like that were on.
I didn't see nothing. I haven't seen no video of him assaulting nobody. I just seen the one where he's like getting chased down blocks from that one guy.
And he's running.
Yeah. I saw one where they're like arguing and then like I think he sort of pushes her away and then you see him running.
He was like in a light jog, bro.
Yeah. I've seen one where it's like what is it? They're out, I guess. So after they like got in their argument or whatever, Jonathan Majors went home to their apartment that they share. Or no, he stayed at a hotel. Because he was like, I'm not going to stay there tonight after this disagreement. And then when he came back the next morning, the story is like she was there, but she was like passed out because, and there's like security cam footage of this. She went to like a club or like a bar somewhere, like right after she got out of the Lyft or the Uber they were in, after she finished chasing him. And then there's like a little altercation where Jonathan Majors is talking to her outside of the bar. And there's 2 random people that she went up to, like a couple. And then the guy kind of like squares up to fight Jonathan Majors. But then Jonathan Majors just leaves.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, I would be like, I just did Creed 3, bro. You really kind of mess with me.
I saw comments and people were like, dude, no way that guy just tried to square up to Jonathan Majors.
So stupid, bro.
Yeah, what we on?
But yeah, free my boy.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there must be something like that. Like, I don't know, because from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything like crazy. I think it's kind of insane, but I'm just thinking there must be another video or like something out there.
Yeah, there's gotta be. I mean,
that like the public hasn't seen, because like there's no way based off of what is public right now that they would convict him because of that. Because like that was like nothing.
Bro, like Ezra Miller, this man's still the Flash technically, is he not?
Yep. He's
like, bro.
He never got fired, bro.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Like, that's insane.
Yep.
Like, I feel like Marvel still should have waited a little bit longer before dropping him. Just
they did it like within the first 10 minutes of the verdict, bro. They went crazy.
I mean, I don't blame them for doing that, but at the same time, like,
yeah, I mean, that's terrible, bro. Like, I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, Ezra still has his job.
Yeah,
just like going on saying he was assaulting people, like throwing chairs at people.
Yeah,
like literally
choking
making
people,
himself
bro.
guilty. Yeah, it's like, I'll choke you out right here.
Oh, dude,
like,
that
every
one was
single
crazy.
one of them are on video, bro.
Yep.
Like, this man says, like, I don't get it. I just
know that
don't
kid
get
got
it.
a bag, bro.
Hey, I need to
Um,
pull up to Ezra and just do my best to get him to try to choke you, bro. Like you
beat
won't.
me up.
Yeah, you won't.
Well,
You won't.
what do you think the MCU is gonna do? Like, are they gonna just scrap the Kang, the multiverse stuff, or like what?
No, there's no way.
Dude, I hope they just recast, but I'm also kind of like unsure because I know maybe sometime last year in the summer, the writer of Kang Dynasty dropped out.
Mm,
So like they're already missing a writer, which is a terrible sign.
yeah,
Like they lost their main actor. I heard people were saying they were gonna maybe pivot to like Doctor Doom or something, but
that'd be cool too. I'm down
it's
for
like
that.
Loki just came out. Like I'm not
Yeah,
sure
because
how
then
that
like you're
ended,
just
but I'm
wasting
sure that
Kang.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there was like a cliffhanger to that. But
I mean,
yeah,
you
I
gotta
think
see
they
it, bro.
should they
Yeah,
should
you do need to finish it.
recast.
Okay, well, this is the new news. This happened like within the past 2 days.
The new
And this is from like comicbook.com. Like there's a ton of like complex variety. Like a lot of different sources are like saying this. So there's there's rumors that they actually are looking to recast. And
Okay.
the person, there's an actor that is at the top of their list apparently, and it's actor named Coleman Domingo.
Okay,
I don't know
who
if
that is.
either you guys know who that is. If you Google him, I mean, and I've seen clips where people were like, I don't know, some movies that this guy's been in, and I'm not gonna lie, like I don't mind this recast. Like I feel like he doesn't like look like Jonathan Majors, but like I mean, like he doesn't really need to. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh god, bro, this guy was in Rise of the Beast.
yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Wait, who did he play in Rise of the Beast?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to find it.
But no, I mean, this is what it is. People are saying that the rumors that he's at the top of their list. Apparently, he's spoken to them. Some are even going as far as saying he is cast as him, like already. I don't know if that's true, but they're saying like that he's at the top of the list in terms of like consideration. Oh, he voiced Unicron in Rise of the Beast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
So that's the a lot of people are hyped with that. I mean, from what I can see, it looks like he's people are saying he's a good actor, so
Okay.
I'm cool with that, honestly.
The only people I ever thought of, just like me alone, was God, I can't think of his name right now. Was the guy that plays Finn?
Oh yeah, I heard John Boyega.
Yeah, John Boyega. I was thinking about him, or the guy. I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name, so I'm not even gonna try. But the guy that played the High Evolutionary from Guardians 3.
Oh yeah,
Bro, he went so hard in that movie.
He does go hard, but like it'd be, I don't know. They've done it before, but like it'd be so hard for him to play another big character because people would be like,
Yeah.
wait, wasn't he in this? Like he'd have to just like change up his voice, I guess.
Hey, just let him wear that mask or something, bro. They'll never know.
I mean, honestly, I think I would prefer they recast. I want to see Doctor Doom, but like I just feel like they put so much like effort and so much setup to the multiverse and to Kang that if they just like stopped and like because not everyone has Disney Plus, not everybody watches the shows.
Yeah.
So like if you didn't watch Loki, because the season 2 of Loki, I'm not gonna spoil it because Nick hasn't seen it, but I feel like you could argue that it kind of resolves everything, like not perfectly, obviously.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to, they could end it like that. They could end the Kang thing that way.
Yeah, they do have like an explanation for it.
Yeah, they
wanna stick
could.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. I won't say why, like, because
but it would just suck though, because
it
like,
would suck. Yeah,
it would suck because it's just a waste.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I would prefer if they recast. But if they don't, like, they have a way out. But like the general audience, I feel like is gonna be confused. Like the people that only see the movies, like I think they've set it up so much. Like I mean, look at the post credit scene for fucking what was it, Quantumania?
Yeah.
Like they have to go through with it at this point. I feel like just recast.
I agree.
Yep.
But hey, John Majors will be back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back. He'll be back, bro.
Hey, I'm calling it right now. I wouldn't be surprised if James Gunn cast him in the DC.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, me either. I would not. It would not surprise me at all.
Yes, sir.
He should. I feel like he should.
I mean, James Gunn himself got canceled.
Yep. But then he came back.
Yes, sir.
So just wait. History always repeats itself, bro.
He should cast him as like Green Lantern or something, like the Jon Stewart one, or like Martian Manhunter. I don't know.
Okay.
Back in position, Nick.
Hey, bro.
Honestly,
for DC right now, I'm down for anything. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that's all the news, right, Nick?
Yeah, that's pretty much everything we got.
All right, well, it's time to talk on movie of 2023.
I guess, sir.
We're talking the Marvels. This is gonna be full spoilers. It's been out for like 2 months. I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus by now. If it's not, I'm surprised.
I don't think it is actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
I don't think so.
All right, well, this movie came out back in November. It's the sequel to Captain Marvel. And I don't know. I mean, let's just jump right into it. Nick, Mike, what y'all got to think? What y'all got to say?
You go first, Nick. What do you think?
I mean, honestly, compared to Thor, like I shouldn't even have to compare it. But I think like this movie is pretty enjoyable. I think it's a good sequel compared to the first Marvel movie. Or what was it? Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel,
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I think it was actually really enjoyable too to see Carol Danvers kind of like in a team setting because she normally just works alone.
Yeah.
So, putting a character out of her element was pretty interesting to see. Nick Fury's in this movie for a little bit, not as much as the Marvels, or I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. And I kind of like that. He's kind of just like that father figure, always kind of just like guiding different little superhero teams. But I think, overall I enjoyed it. The only kind of weak part for me was the villain.
I agree.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
then I forget how it ends, but
Nick,
I'm
no
pretty sure.
one can remember.
I really don't, bro. Genuinely.
That's so
Monica,
funny.
bro.
That's so funny. It's so funny. You're like, oh, that movie's pretty good. It's just like I don't remember how it ends.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey. God.
It ends with Monica like has to go close the villain. What was their name? Yeun. She made like a rift or some shit.
Dharma.
I don't remember her
Darga.
name, bro.
Darga.
Darga. Yeah, it's some.
Dar-
It's a bad
something.
name. Yeah.
Yep.
She's forgettable. The actress is actually married to Loki, Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep.
Yes, sir. The finale came out at the same day the Marvels came out. Everybody was like, "Oh, big day for Tom Hiddleston and whatever his wife's name
that's
is."
facts.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
no, yeah. But anyway, she made a rift in space, but it wasn't just like up until that point in the movie. They were all just like the jump points, like the ones we see in Guardians, where they jump through one point to another point in space. Except this time, it like wasn't. It broke so bad that it was like a rift in like the space-time continuum. So like if you went through that, you went to another universe. So Monica was like, oh shit, I gotta close it. Like the only way I can close it is if I use the same like energy that she had. So then Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel both like charge her up with their powers. Then she goes out there, but she closes it and she's like, oh, I gotta lock myself behind because I can't push it or pull it. I can only push it, I guess. And then Captain Marvel goes to go save her before she locks herself out of their universe, but she's too late. And that's pretty much how it ends. Everything else kind of just wraps up,
Yeah.
Oh, and then Captain Marvel goes and flies through the sun on Kree, right? Is it Kree? That's the name of the planet.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
She flies through the sun, which turns it back on, and that's like pretty much the resolution of everything.
Yep.
Okay, that all kind of sounds familiar now.
Yep. It went hard, right?
So I can understand the villain's like point, and I do. The only thing I really like is how they tie her to the first movie. She's like a Kree.
Yeah.
She's part of the Kree that Captain Marvel took out like 30 years ago in the 90s, and the planet's kind of just like a wasteland. Like there's no sun, no water.
Captain Marvel destroyed the Supreme Intelligence.
Yeah, the super AI, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the film, it also revolves around these quantum bands. So Kamala Khan has one.
The Bengals.
Yep.
And then there's one that I guess is just somewhere on some planet that they have to find.
It's on the moon, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the Miss Marvel, so but I mean, I think despite that, I still really like Kamala Khan's character. She's a breath of fresh air in the movie. A lot of comedic relief.
Yeah, I agree. I actually think Miss Marvel is like becoming one of my favorite new characters, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Dude, are you gonna watch the Young Avengers?
I mean,
Jesus.
Oh yeah, there's technically two like post-credit scenes, but they did the thing where they put one of them like right at the end of the movie because I think they were like, oh shit, I don't know if people are gonna sit through all the credits. So they have one where it's like Kamala Khan is like doing like the Nick Fury thing where she recruits someone like an Iron Man, except it's Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and
Oh gosh, I forgot.
yeah, you remember that? And
She's
then
like, "Come help me, please."
Yeah, we got Haley Seinfeld back,
Nice.
and then the other one, which is the bigger post credit scene, is Monica wakes up in like a hospital and looks like her mom is there, and she's like, "Oh my god, mom!" And then it turns out that she's like in a different universe, but she's like in the X-Men mansion or something, and then Beast pulls up, and then her mom isn't really like her mom. Her name's like, oh shit, I can't remember. It's some random name, but it's like a version of Captain Marvel, pretty much. Yeah. And that's that's how it ends, bro.
Dude, I forgot Beast pulled up. How did y'all feel about that?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I mean, I thought it was good, I guess.
If you think about it, Deadpool 3 is the only Marvel movie coming out this year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and good.
I have high hopes.
I know, yeah. I've seen a couple behind the scenes. I've heard like he's just going to be jumping through the Fox multiverse.
That's what I'm guessing.
Doing a bunch of crazy shit.
Oh, Binary. That's who.
Binary.
Yeah,
Binary.
That's the name.
Yep.
My name is Binary.
I mean, I want to hear what Mike's got to say on the movie, because Nick, you pretty much said like you think it's fine. I agree with you. I think it's fine. I wouldn't say it's like amazing. I would say this is like, it's not, for me, mid is like a 5 out of 10. For me, it's slightly above mid.
Okay.
I give it like a 6, 7 at the highest.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, Mike, what you got to say, bro?
All right. So this is my least favorite Marvel movie of all time.
Dude.
I hate pretty much everything about this movie, I think. They try to go the comedic route the whole way. It doesn't really work. The dialogue in it is pretty bad. Just some choices in the movie are all terrible. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It's just like, it's like the messiest Marvel movie I think I've ever watched.
I mean,
like, it's just so messy.
So you like Thor: Love and Thunder better?
I would rather watch that than this. Yes.
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
Hey, like, bro, and like, it's crazy to me because like, I'm a Marvel fanboy. Like, I'll admit it. Okay. Like, I was defending Thor: Love and Thunder for a long time after it came out. I was like, you know what? I actually liked the movie, but then like I rewatched it. And I was like, okay. Like, y'all might be right. Like, it's not great, but it's not bad either. And then the same thing with Quantumania. Like, I like Quantumania. You can say what you want about it. Like, just because MODOK's bad doesn't make the movie bad.
Wait, what are you giving Quantumania?
A 7, I think, out of 10.
Okay. So like, what I'd give this?
I guess, yeah.
Yep.
But like, bro, it's just like, it's like they were drafting this movie and they were like kind of just like playing with some ideas, and then that's the movie that they accidentally released. They were like, oh wait, this isn't the finished product, but we released it anyways. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, like, so you're just saying the movie's not good. Like, give us like a reason. Like, what about it isn't good?
It's like, I don't know, bro. Just like, it's the most like cringe Marvel movie I've ever seen. Like, I get that they're like, I don't know if they were like trying to be self-aware with like some of their comedic moments, like the singing planet. Like, I couldn't, like, that literally made me want to walk out of the theater, bro. Like, I'm not even
forgot. I kind of got secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, that's what I'm just like. I literally, like, me and a couple of my friends went to go see it. I just looked at the one that was sitting next to me. I'm like, bro, like, what am I watching? I'm like, this kid, I was like, because I just came off Loki's season finale, like Loki's season 2 finale, bro.
Yep.
And I'm like, that is like top tier. And I'm like, what am I watching? Like,
what am I watching?
I'm like, bro, how is this the same studio right now? I just don't understand. And I don't know, dude. Like, and then like the thing with the what are they called? The Flurkins, the little cats with the tentacles.
The cats?
Yes, bro. Whenever they started eating everybody, bro, I was getting pissed too. I was like, I was giving Kobe the side eye, bro. I'm like, bro, like, what is going on? Like, what are we doing?
You said you're getting pissed at that, bro.
Bro, it was too much. Like, they just played on it too. Like, it was like a 20-minute scene almost, it felt like. Like, they didn't, like, if it was like a little scene where they just like ate everybody quick, I'm like, okay, but it was like a slow-mo, like, it was like over a whole song length of a scene, bro. I don't know. It was just, I don't know.
What I gotta say is that the cat flirking scene, that was Carla's favorite scene in the movie.
Of course it was, bro.
She said it went hard.
My God.
She said it was funny.
Relatable.
She
Yeah.
said she liked the cats. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I agree. But what's weird is I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm about to get some hate, but like the singing planet, bro, I wish we
Dude.
had more of it. I'm not even
There's
gonna
no
lie.
way you liked it.
No, it's not that I liked it. It's just that whole section of the film, and it's not even like the singing itself. Like I'm talking from the moment they get there to the moment they like leave. It feels like it's only 10 minutes long, and it's supposed to be like the second act of the film. And it just feels like there's a ton that was cut out there. And that's the part where I'm like, well, this is so weird because they get there and then they immediately meet the guy, and then they literally, this must have been a reshoot where instead of like having I think there was honestly like a big dance number and like a song and like sequence, and I think they just cut the whole thing. And you might like that, but like I would have been interested to see like what else, like not even then, like the fighting scene afterwards felt short and just like it's like they were just trying to get past that planet like as quick as they could.
Their scarf, bro.
Yes, sir. But no,
Bro,
I really do think that like that whole scene was, I don't know, like it feels like a ton was cut from that scene, because if you think about it, I swear they're only there for like 10 minutes, 15.
I was going to say, like,
most.
it comes out of nowhere and then they just leave.
Yeah, and I think that's part of what I don't like, that it's so short. Like I'm not saying I want more singing. I do think it was kind of like out of nowhere and kind of like weird, but like I don't know, bro. Like I'm open to like anything weird, like as long as it's something new, like and fresh that we haven't seen.
God, bro. And the way Monica learns how to fly, bro. Do y'all remember how she learned how to fly
How did she?
in the beginning?
Oh, dude, I don't mind that. I think that's
Hey,
funny.
Nick Fury, bro. He said, "Black girl magic," and guess what? She
Yes,
can
sir.
fly, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's insane. And that's another thing, bro. Like, I hate Nick Fury in this movie, bro. He's not serious in it at all. Like, he's all comedic relief. And that's not his character.
Let me think.
I just don't know, bro. Like, because they literally just had a whole series where Nick Fury is serious.
That shit was
okay,
ass,
the series
that
was
shit was
bad.
ass, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. Secret Wars sucked. I agree. But like, the character was at least like, it was like somewhat in character for him.
Wait,
some
hang on.
parts were very questionable.
Wait, Mike,
him, but
I have a
what?
big question. So you said this movie, The Marvels, you're ranking it at the bottom of every MCU movie. You said it's the worst one.
Yeah, I literally think I would watch any other one over this one.
Does that include Secret Invasion, the TV show?
I mean, that's like not fair though, because this is way shorter than that.
But like in terms of MCU projects, if we're including the TV shows.
I mean, overall, I think I like Secret Invasion because just literally
Dude.
just because of the first
Dude.
two episodes.
Dude.
Just because of the first two episodes.
Dude.
The first
Bro.
two episodes were pretty good.
This might
And then
be your-
everything else after that was pretty bad.
This might be your first and last time on the podcast, bro.
Bro, look, bro, like at least I liked some stuff about Secret Invasion, but I didn't like anything about this.
There's no way you didn't like anything. Did you not like how Miss Marvel and like all three of them, did you not like how they bounced off of each other, like their dialogue exchanges, like when they're on Captain Marvel's ship?
I mean, I guess like a little bit, but like that's where my point and a half comes from, I guess.
A point and a half comes from.
I thought the action sequences are really cool because
I agree, Nick.
the whole movie revolves around their powers like entangled with each other.
Mhm.
So there's a fight scene that happens. First when they realize their powers are switched, that they all switch places, which I thought was pretty entertaining. And then later
I think
on,
that
they
was the
kinda-
best one.
Yeah, later on they kind of learn to like train it and use it to their advantage.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. I think the first action sequence, I kind of, one nitpick I guess I have is I wish they got more creative with that, because I feel like the first action sequence I really like. I like how they're going back and forth and they're in different places, and like I like how I don't know, I like the whole thing. It feels like it was thought out, but then every other action sequence it feels like it wasn't as planned out. Like I feel like when there's a whole scene where they practice and learn to like work together and use their entanglement thing so they can switch places and like use it to their advantage. I feel like even though there's a whole scene about that, like at the very end, the final fight sequence, I feel like they kind of use it. Like you can see that they're doing better, but it's not as cool. Like it's not as choreographed, as good as the first one. Like there weren't any really memorable shots for me of like them doing something cool, like a cool teleport move into like a different move. Like there was nothing really cool in that last scene that as good as the first action scene.
Yeah, I agree. Bro, I just honestly feel like Miss Marvel could have just taken her bangle off, solved that issue, and then like Captain Marvel could have just 1v1'd. But I mean, Captain Marvel was also very underpowered in this movie, bro. Like very, very underpowered. And
they
like,
had
there's
to
no
underpower
explanation
her.
for it.
Well,
but like it's so stupid though.
Well, the explanation is that when she uses her powers, they switch places.
But like, it's like that first fight scene Nick was talking about. Like whenever they're fighting the people in the house, and like Captain Marvel was just fighting like a standard Kree soldier, bro, and like she can't beat him.
Hey, she beating his ass, bro.
But she never did.
I swear, bro.
And like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
It's too Mike, bro.
I don't get it.
I mean,
a little.
Okay, Nick, what you gotta say?
This is a little nitpick I might have. So you were saying that when they use their powers, they switch places. If I'm misremembering, I feel like sometimes in the movies when they were fighting, like it wouldn't always happen.
Yes, you're right.
I don't know if it was like they use their powers 100%, they switch. If only one of them does it, they switch. Like the rules aren't really clear. And you know, I don't really need like clear rules. I just need kind of like, I guess, a consistency between it.
Yeah.
I just assumed that it only happened when they were using their powers at the exact same time.
Like simultaneous.
Yeah, like if one person like shot out like an energy blast, and at that time, during the entire sequence of that usage, if the other two just aren't using it, then I imagine nothing would happen. But if one person was shooting an energy blast and then midway through the blast someone used something, then I think they would switch. That's how I assumed it worked.
But don't they like kind of whenever they're on the ship doing the little training montage, don't they use the powers like one at a time and then they switch?
Yeah.
Like it's not all simultaneously.
No, it is simultaneously because they say 1, 2, 3 and then they both use it.
I don't know. I don't remember. I won't ever rewatch it, so I don't know.
We're gonna rewatch it once it's on Disney Plus, bro. Trust.
Yes, sir. We'll have a Discord watch party.
Yeah.
I will not attend.
Bro, I'm telling it's not that bad. Like I could look at every MCU movie and I could name at least 6 right now that are worse than this.
6 movies are worse than this.
Dude, okay, Josh and I, let's name 3 projects that we think are worse than this movie.
Okay, I could do that easily. Do you want to go first? Okay.
Yeah. Thor: The Dark World. Easy.
100%. That's on my list as well. That was the first one I thought of. Number 2 for me, Captain Marvel. I like this better than Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's better than this.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude.
I really, really liked Captain Marvel.
Yeah, really?
Like I don't know. When I first came out of it, I saw it like opening night with my buddy. I was in El Paso at the time, but I thought it was pretty cool. I just like how it was set in a different time.
I agree.
We got a younger Nick Fury.
Yeah.
It kind of involved like space travel.
The movie is mid until Nick Fury and her meet up.
Yeah, there's a lot of exposition, but I mean, I'd agree. I think the Marvels, I'd say, is either on par or maybe a little bit better.
I think it's more fun because like if Captain Marvel's the main character, I feel like in the first one, and this also has to do with like the trope that she doesn't have her memory, so like I guess she doesn't really have a personality. Like I'm not, this is even a knock at Brie Larson. Like I know a lot of people were knocking at her when the movie came out, but like I genuinely feel like the director and the writing, like in the first movie, Captain Marvel's like almost impossible to like feel anything from. Like she's not a quippy character, which is fine, but she's also not like I don't feel anything from her. I don't care about her. In this one, I care way more because there's like people she's bouncing off of. The only good scenes in the first Captain Marvel are when she's bouncing off of Nick Fury or when she's talking to like her old friend Monica and like the mom, Maria. And like those are like the only good parts when Captain Marvel has people to like bounce off of, and that's like maybe 30 minutes of that 2-hour movie. This one, like she has people to bounce off of the whole time, and I feel like she's got more personality. I like her more. I don't know. I would rank it above that one. And I also think another movie that's worse than this is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Dude, that was exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
No. Dude, that movie's so forgettable. Bro.
I agree,
villain,
dude.
Who the fuck even is the villain in
Ghost? Hey, she'll be in Thunderbolts.
She is gonna be in Thunderbolts.
Dude,
she's coming back.
Gonna die, and
she's back.
Dude, Mike, there's no way you think Ant-Man and the Wasp is better.
I would 100% rather watch that than this.
Dude, you're fucking
It's
insane.
like
I
because
think
you
you
say
just
that
don't-
like the Marvels
Hey.
is like a fun time or whatever. Like you think it's a fun movie. I think
It is.
that for Ant-Man. And
Hey,
the
bro,
Wasp.
just say you don't like women, bro.
I just said I like Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hope Van Dyne, bro. I like Hope as a
Hey, but
character. way
there's
more
also
than
a guy
these three.
though. Hey, but
He said
she's
the
with
villain's a
Ant-Man,
woman. The villain's a woman.
Yeah, that's also facts. They give her a back. Hey, that villain is better than the villain in this movie, though.
I
This
think
is the
they're
worst
both equal.
villain. I think this is the worst Marvel villain of all time.
No,
So far.
the one from Dark World is worse.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
What was that dude? That elf's name, bro?
Malekith, bro.
You're such a
God,
nerd.
It's Malekith.
It is.
Dude, you're like that guy. from
Malekith, the
TikTok
Dark Elf,
who's
bro.
always answering like Marvel questions.
Hey, what is the person from this one? Darbin. Like I'll
Yes,
forget
sir.
it tomorrow.
Is it Darwin?
I'll never forget Malekith, bro.
Dude, I'll say,
Get
like,
the fuck out.
Despite the villain being kind of like weak, like I think all of the elements were there. It was kind of just like the execution, because
I
like
agree.
this person isn't a villain that wants to take over the whole like multiverse, wants to destroy Earth, like stuff that's been rehashed so many times. That
Yep.
I honestly couldn't care if Earth gets blown up. But this villain just wants to restore their planet to its former glory, and you know, like I think that is like honestly a pretty valid like reason for someone
God.
to turn to a villain. She has a reason to hate Captain Marvel. I think maybe if I were to like execute it differently, I'd probably put like a cutscene of Darben at like Captain Marvel at the end of Captain Marvel. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, just something a little different. Maybe add a little mystery between like who's like why their powers are entangled, and then it turns out like, oh shit, like I don't know.
Bro,
All the elements I think are there, but
Yeah.
it fell flat for me.
Yeah,
I'll keep
this
it
movie
real.
could have been resolved so quickly,
Oh, are you? Mike was gonna say like you could just fly through the sun right away.
bro. Because like, bro, they're in the middle of like the final fight, right? And they got her like pinned down. They're like,
I'd be like,
"Oh, we
wait."
can't. Yeah, and they're like, wait, can't you just like fly through the sun? Like you can do it. And then Captain Marvel's like, wait, I think I can. And then like Darben's like, yeah, we should do that. And then like she like does her bad guy thing and like betrays them, even though like they have a solution. And then so they have to like kill her, which is just a waste. I mean, it was stupid. And then she just flies through the sun and everything's fixed. And I'm like, well,
Yep.
I mean, they should have done that hours ago.
I do
anyways.
agree. I think that's kind of lazy writing. Like
Yeah.
there should have been like a something like they do a search to figure out what they could do, like what's a possible like remedy, and then maybe like through research or through like some plot, like you know, one thing leads to another. They're like, oh shit, like what if like these, I don't know, there's something leads to it instead of someone just randomly
Yeah.
being like, wait, you could just do this. I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah, like Captain Marvel could be like, oh, I could reignite your son, but then Darben's like, I don't know, she could take Captain Marvel hostage and be like, I'm gonna use you as a power source to like restore all the planets you destroyed, like something like that.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, like a twist
Mhm.
on the resolution
Yeah.
would have been cooler. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
it is
think it's a
kinda
little
lazy
lazy.
writing.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like I'll see the scene play out and I'm just like, oh my gosh, we could just do this, and it's like, what the fuck? Like I don't know, someone would come
Like-
to the realization differently.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally have her pinned on the ground with like the hammer, bro. And they're like, wait.
I agree. I think that's lazy writing, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many. I mean, if you're gonna nitpick that, there's probably like tens, like 20, 30 of those in the MCU, like where people just come up with like a resolution, like just out of nowhere. Like it's almost every movie has that, like at least one point.
Maybe,
MacGuffin.
but I can't think of one
I probably could.
right now.
I mean, right now, I mean, on the spot, I probably can't either. But I'm telling you, bro, they're
Yeah,
out there.
Exactly.
Hey, trust.
All right. We're gonna see.
I mean,
Right.
I still just can't hate this movie, bro. Like, you can't convince me it's the worst MCU movie ever made. Like, Mike, you like Eternals better?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Nick, what do you think?
I liked the Eternals. I think
Yeah.
it was definitely really messy though, because you got to introduce like 10 different characters, and then by
Yeah.
the time we meet them all, like they just start fighting, and it's like, what the fuck, like you guys.
We got
Man,
that
I
sex
liked
scene
it.
though.
I've seen it, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, that scene with Angelina Jolie and that freaking alien. Do you remember?
Which one?
Yeah, at the end.
Which she's
He,
like
like,
getting
gained-
choked out.
Yeah, he gains intelligence. He's like, ooh, it's like what the fuck. Dude, I like Eternals. I think I've seen it twice now, and I like the
hyped for the second
casting.
one, bro.
I like
Like-
Kit Harington. I like
Yeah.
I like Robert. What's his name from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Rob Stark. You like Icarus?
Rob Stark. Yeah, Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the casting. I think that was
I
pretty
agree.
well done.
I agree.
But I don't know. I think Eternals in this is maybe. Fuck, dude.
Which one is better?
I might have to put the Marvels above Eternals on.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Well, because it handles its ensemble better.
I agree.
Like
I
I
disagree.
don't know.
Look,
it's just
this is my biggest look. See, look, there's literally a thing. I just thought of one. There's literally a thing in Eternals where the same thing happens, where they just randomly like. Actually, it's nothing. They don't solve something. It's just something happens, just because the person says so. Like, I don't know. I find it kind of lazy. And you could disagree, but I find it lazy. At the end of that movie, right before all the Eternals go to like try and stop Icarus from like, I don't know, they're all trying to be like, oh, we can't do this or whatever. We can't let the Earth be destroyed. Literally, Kingo like is just like, I'm good, and he just dips. He literally is gone, and he's just not in the. He's one of the Eternals, but he's the only one that's just not in the final third act. Like he just leaves, and then he shows up again at the very end. He's like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" Like it's so like why? Like put him in it, bro. Let him take a side. It's
Bro,
so
he said
lazy.
he didn't want to pick a side.
Dude, no, that's
he
lazy.
Said that. He was like, I don't want to fight against my friends.
That's lazy. They did it.
I disagree.
They did it because they were like, oh shit, we have like 10 characters that gotta fight. This is too many. Let's get, how many of them can we like knock out? Like, and then like, oh, let's just get him out. Like, that's what they did.
God, bro. Just
forgot
know the
he
second
did
one's
that.
gonna go crazy, bro.
Yep. See, Nick, do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in the third act, bro. Like,
Like that doesn't like affect anything though. Like honestly,
if it doesn't affect anything, he shouldn't be in the movie. He shouldn't be a character.
but he was a funny character. I enjoyed his character a lot, so I'm glad he was in the movie.
dude, the camera. Do you remember the cameraman?
Dude, that dude went
Exactly.
hard. That dude went hard.
He was like, "Good on Jeep."
Dude, he's
That
like,
dude was
did
Very
you,
good, sir.
I got it, sir. Dude, that's,
I got it, sir.
dude, I love that. Yeah, that character was good.
Yep, I agree. See,
Hey, there's parts
See,
in the Marvel suit.
I'm
That's
already
funny.
liking Eternals better, bro.
Bro.
Just by the cameraman, bro.
All right, well, I don't know. I feel like I've said all I gotta say on this movie that came out 2 months ago.
Yeah, let
I
me see what I
agree.
rated it. I remember. Let's see.
Yeah, open that letterbox.
Oh, that's Captain Marvel. The Marvels. I gave this a 6 out of 10.
I agree.
3 stars. 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. I went back and looked at mine when I first rated it. Like my first time seeing it, I did go a bit too high. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Whoa!
And then I went back and I saw it a second time with you and Cody, Nick. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this ain't no 8. And I brought it back down. I do agree. It's either for me, it's at least a 3, and at most a 3.5. It's no higher than that. It's somewhere in the 6 to 7 out of 10 range.
Bro, 4 stars is crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, that's why I switched it, little bro.
I mean, I think there is some
Gosh.
novelty though. Like every time you see a Marvel movie, you're like, there's the chance I might see this person, or it's like I don't know. You kind of feel like a kid again seeing your hero on screen. I mean, Captain Marvel's like not my favorite, but like I still think it's cool to like see her character like kind of operate.
Actually,
Because in Endgame, she
okay,
was
keep
nowhere.
going.
She pulled up at the end.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think Captain Marvel's. I have two. Okay, I think her costume looks so much better in this one. I don't like her costume in Captain Marvel. Her costume looks so much better. I don't even mind. I like her one in Endgame as well. It's all right, but it's still kind of bulky. I like how this one, like, cause she doesn't need like bulkiness. Like she's fucking like Superman, bro. She's like indestructible almost.
Yeah.
So like she doesn't need to have like armor. And so I like how this one is like sleek, and I like the only thing I don't like is she has 2 costumes in this one. She has her first one, which I think looks honestly better than the one she gets later on when they all get their suits, their upgraded suits. The next one when they get it on that like singing planet that she gets, I don't know why the colors are so dark. That costume is almost perfect if they would have made the blue actually blue
Yeah.
and not like black. Like I don't know why
Yeah.
it's so dark and muted. And
I don't know
the
either.
red looks like a maroon. It doesn't even look red. It's just
Yeah.
so ugly.
Yeah, it is.
And Miss Marvel's is over designed. There's like random gold and
Yep.
all these extra lines. The one she had before was perfect. They didn't even need to give her a new costume.
Yeah.
I do
That's
like
what I'm saying, bro.
Monica's.
Mm.
Looks
seen
fine
better.
to me. But I think what I was gonna say is Captain Marvel's new costume looks so much better. I don't know, bro. Hey, maybe she's just bad, bro. Maybe that's all it is.
Do you guys want to
Bro.
know if this movie broke even or not?
There's no way it did. Well, actually, no, it probably did because it was I think they only spent like what 100 something mil on it, and I think it made a little over 200.
But
So-
like, I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like it
so
didn't.
So what the internet's telling me, it said it had a budget of 274.8 million,
Ooh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
more
and
than I thought.
it grossed 205 worldwide.
Jesus.
Hey, that
even
doesn't even
break
account
even,
for
bro.
like for the
Yeah.
marketing and
marketing.
stuff.
Yep.
Which is at least half your
Jesus.
budget, or even more sometimes. So
Ah,
it's one of the lowest grossing MCU films.
it is. It's the
and
lowest.
It's one of the ones that didn't break even.
Yeah, it's the
Look,
lowest.
This
And
is
for
something
good
else I'm gonna
reason.
say, bro. No, look, if this movie came out 5 years ago, people would be eating it up, bro. This shit would have almost hit $1 billion.
I mean, yeah,
I
bro,
mean-
there's superhero fatigue. There's an actor strike going on. Like,
I
there's a lot
agree.
of things you gotta
See, the
factor in.
actors couldn't promote this movie.
And like, I don't think that would have mattered because like this is the movie nobody wanted. Like nobody wanted this movie, and like y'all can't disagree with me on that because
What
like
about that one dude that saw Captain Marvel like 100 times?
I haven't seen him post about it, bro. Look, even that guy didn't want this movie. Where has his post been? He didn't even go see this, bro.
He said, "I'll stick to my Captain Marvel."
Yep, he
God,
just watched
dude.
Captain Marvel on Disney Plus again, probably.
Bro, was that guy for real? Is that like
Yep.
a meme?
No,
Yeah.
that's a real. I remember I followed Brie
legit,
Larson.
yeah.
She posted that on her story.
Yep.
Jeez.
I love
Dude,
how,
that's like a guy donating like 10K to some streamer, and she's like, "Oh, thank you."
bro.
Like,
I've seen that shit happen too. That's
Same-
embarrassing.
Yeah.
same vibes. Same vibes.
Like, bro, does this movie have any impact on the MCU other than the post credit scene? Like, is it even like?
I mean,
a
you could say
necessary
that for
movie to
like
go
every
see?
movie, though. You
Well,
could say
I'm
that
just
for
like
a lot of
wondering. Like,
movies.
I'm just like, is this a movie people need to see?
Probably
anyways?
not besides the
Yeah.
post credit. But I mean, you could see the same thing for like a lot of MCU
Well,
movies.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's probably just why I did it, because, like, I mean, nobody needed to see it. So, like, there's like, I'll wait for it on Disney Plus. Like, I don't need to go waste my, because, like, bro, I went into debt to see this movie.
Yes,
Bro.
that's embarrassing, bro.
Like, bro,
bro had
and-
negative $10.
bro, like, that might be another reason why I hate it even more, because, like, it wasn't worth going into debt for. But yeah, bro, like, you don't need to see it. Like, it's just a movie that came out at a bad time, and I don't know. If it came out the same year like Captain Marvel did, I guess, like if they introduced Captain Marvel way earlier and it came out the same year before Infinity War, I
Yep.
think it would have still done. It probably would have gotten $1 billion again, because like every
Yep.
Marvel movie is getting $1 billion.
Back in
But
position.
like only because people were hyped for Infinity War, so they wanted to see another Marvel movie, bro.
Mm.
I mean, I think Deadpool 3 is gonna make around 700 million minimum.
If it's like really good, it'll hit $1 billion. But
If
it
it's
has to
good,
be,
yeah.
like,
But I think even
really,
if it's
really
not,
good.
it's
Dude, if
gonna
they have
make.
Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, bro. I think so.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Anyway,
Jeez.
I'd give this movie like Nick said, like a 6.5.
I'm not budging for my 3 out of 10.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, Mike, are you watching? Okay, are you watching the Marvels or Morbius, bro? Which one are you picking? Have you even seen Morbius?
I think Josh asked me. Yeah, I've seen Morbius. I think Josh asked me this question like after, like, I don't know, probably a few weeks ago, just talking
Yep.
about it. And I think I said Morbius.
Dude,
just
get the
because,
fuck down, bro.
bro. But because like Morbius is obviously a worse movie than this, right? Like it's obviously one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But it's like it's like so bad. It's like good to watch because you can just make fun of it.
I can't believe
But,
Matt Smith
like-
is in that, bro. He's in so many good
Yep.
things. Bro. He's
Yep.
in this.
But like I think I could watch Morbius like and be less bored and like cringe induced than I would be in the Marvels.
Yeah.
Dude, nah, I
But
think Morbius
is
longer.
obviously a worse movie.
It's a worse movie and it's longer.
No way.
I
But I
swear
mean,
it's
it's like-
longer.
It's funny. It's so bad though. Like it's just like funny.
Dude, I think
Because
it
you're like,
is
no way, this
longer.
is bro. What's gonna be worse, Morbius or Madam Web?
Oh,
Madam
dude.
Web.
I don't know.
That
bro.
trailer was that was abysmal, bro.
Dude, I
No,
don't.
dude,
God,
Hey, I'm gonna be seated though because we got Sydney Sweeney in there, bro.
bro. We saw it.
Yeah, we have
we
to
saw the
review the
trailer in the theater, and like it was even worse, bro, on the big screen, like on the theater. I was like, dude, like this is worse than CW.
It looks like a CW movie
It looks
or like
worse.
a show. It
Like,
literally
way
looks
worse.
like it.
Yeah.
Wild.
Hey,
It's gonna
Nick,
be
I
so
know you'll
bad.
be seated though, bro. They got your girl Sydney in there.
Yep.
Nick
Nick,
is.
have you seen Anyone But You?
Anyone but nah.
You
No,
might
I
wanna go
haven't
watch it.
actually.
Yeah,
Hey,
you might
he'll
wanna
see
go
it
watch
soon.
Yep.
Nick's the
Streaming.
podcast certified milkman.
Bro,
Certified milkman.
we gotta be
bro.
professional here now.
God.
This dude.
Jesus.
I think I've said all I need to say.
Yeah.
I agree. Me too.
All right.
I think that's all I got to say on the Marvels. It's a
I
pretty good
agree.
movie.
Yep.
I'd watch
I
it
disagree.
on a bad day.
Wait
I'm
till
a-
Disney Plus.
I'm gonna rewatch it the day it comes out on Disney Plus just to prove that it goes hard.
All right. Hey, I don't know.
I'm
I'd
be-
say I'd rewatch it just to give a second opinion, but I don't know if I can just yet.
Dude, it's like the shortest MCU movie, bro. The runtime
That is true.
the
That is
shortest.
that's one of the best things about it. But it still felt long to me. I'm like, bro, is this movie almost over?
No, I felt like it was started and ended for me.
I don't know, bro.
I do think it is paced pretty good because
I agree.
I honestly am very fatigued by like I don't know, just going to see like 2 hour 20-minute like plus movies and it's like fuck, like is this even gonna work for me? Like it's a lot to commit to.
Yeah, you be tapping
Hey,
out.
but I mean, if they're good, bro, there's no problem watching.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like I went to see Oppenheimer knowing that shit was 3 hours and
Yeah.
I loved it, saw it twice. But
Hey,
with
are you
certain
ready for
things that you're
Aquaman?
kind of unsure of. Dude, we gotta see.
is that movie
Aquaman.
long?
I don't know.
Hmm.
We gotta see it though. We gotta do that. Just came out like
I
a
heard
week or
that
two
movie
ago.
is just so bad.
Yeah, it came out Christmas Day, bro. Who
Let me see.
drops on
Aquaman
Christmas?
2. It's 2 hours
Apparently,
and 4
it's just
minutes.
boring. Apparently, it's like super boring.
Hey, well, the first one made $1 billion, bro.
It's
Yeah,
got a
apparently, I've
35
never seen the first one either.
on Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience score is 81, bro.
Damn, the first Aquaman is almost 2.5 hours long.
That's insane.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
God.
Hey, y'all ready to see Amber Heard?
Apparently,
No.
what does she have? Like 11 minutes or something? Of screen time?
We gonna see.
They should just
Like-
kill her off.
I agree.
All right, well, maybe they do. We'll find out when we watch
It's
it.
the only thing.
Like, bro,
to
that's
do.
crazy. Amber Heard is still in the movie, but they dropped Jonathan Majors, bro.
Yeah.
God.
All right, well, I think that's it. Stay tuned. We're gonna be doing the Aquaman 2 review at some point whenever Nick and I watch it.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Mike for pulling up and giving the bad takes.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, honestly, we still have to do our top movies of 2023. We could do it over Discord. I'd be down. If
Oh,
Mike
I'd be
wants
down
to
for
be
that
on
too.
it. Because
Yeah.
I'd have to
You
make
can't
my
throw Nick.
list.
I got my list ready, bro, and I got some honorable mentions.
I already
Man.
know my number one worst movie of 2023.
Worst, dude, get the fuck out, bro. Do not. The worst movie is easily Rebel Moon, bro.
I haven't seen
What?
it, so I can't put it on my list.
Go
that-
watch it. Nick, please go watch it.
Dude, I want to like that movie.
Nick, go watch it. I don't even let what I just said influence you. Just
Okay.
go in with a clear mind, and I'm telling you,
All right.
bro.
Oh,
I mean, I was
God.
kind of. I just heard Zack Snyder, and I was like, "Shit, let him cook." But
Yeah, hey,
Jesus.
who let bro cook?
yeah,
All right, well that's it for the episode. Nick, shout out the socials.
yeah. Follow us, Cosmic Kickback, Instagram, Twitter/X.
Yep.
We're on Discord. We're on Reddit. We're pretty much everywhere. Go follow
Yeah.
us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, if you guys want to listen, and definitely the YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.